Right. Give me a second, guys. I gotta make some driving maneuvers here, and then we'll start talking. And 'cause I got a little bit of a drive ahead of me, and I just don't feel like listening to music right now. So, and I feel like making an episode for the channel. So that's what I'm going to do, and nobody can stop me. Uh, but anyhow, we're going to talk a little bit about the my my personal take on what I feel that the pandemic's done to the entertainment industry as a whole. I mean, obviously, the obvious thing is it's slowed everything down. It's delayed movies, it's delayed video games, TV shows. It's killed a few things, unfortunately. Which I mean, it's killed a lot of things overall. Uh, and again, it's very unfortunate, and everybody's still reeling from it. But in the end, when we all get through this, I feel that it'll be for the better because I feel like there was an oversaturation of entertainment uh, for us to try to consume as viewers, gamers, or listeners, even. Uh, One thing I've noticed is there's an increase in podcasting. Obviously, that's basically where I got started at, is through the pandemic. But what is, there we go. That was weird. But yeah, I mean, we've had video game development slow down, so we're able to enjoy our games longer. Some people don't enjoy that very much. Some people just want the next greatest, biggest thing right away. Uh, because we live in a "what have you done for me lately" society, um, and we all became very, very, very spoiled to that. And I was kind of that way for a while, and then once I took a step back and I looked at it from the bigger picture, it's probably going to do everybody a world of good. Honestly, uh, I can actually sit back and just take my time and enjoy games like Halo or Call of Duty, or I'm finally getting to play the new Spider-Man game that came out years ago. So I'm actually going to be able to enjoy that. You just feel like you just have to immediately grind through it and not enjoy the story for what it is. Take your time, marinate in it. Uh, it's sad to see some Comic Cons have gone away. Probably won't ever return. Considering the fact that I myself would like to go to a Comic Con at some point, try to talk my fiance into doing that with me. She isn't quite on board with that idea, um, but I'm trying to change her mind on that. Also, talking about changes, uh, wanted to say that other than a slight controversy that we had for the first episode of the Ramen Report, that both shows of Stop and Go and the Ramen Report went off without a hitch. The small little controversy has been addressed. It will not happen again. And we'll just move on and keep growing the channel. Both shows are doing great. So if we get a little bit more assistance on the audio front, it'd be great. But YouTube is starting to move a little bit finally after years of trying. maybe we actually hit something. But yeah, I think probably the dumbest move that happened in 2021 in response to the pandemic for entertainment was HBO Max putting all of their theatrical releases out on HBO Max the same day as release because it killed the box office. Just overall, it just killed the box office. I mean, Dune should have done a hell of a lot better than it did. Dune is a great movie, by the way. If you have not seen Dune, you need to watch Dune. And I need to rewatch it again because I didn't get everything. Then again, I'm also not well versed in that lore. But I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of that movie. Also, like, take Matrix 4. Matrix 4, say what you will about it. I personally liked it because I like the fact that they took a lot of shots at Hollywood and the entertainment industry as a whole with all these remakes and everything that's being done. I like the fact that they took shots and they didn't give a damn. But Matrix 4 should have made a shit ton of money at the opening box office for the first weekend, at least for the first weekend. It probably would have died off, like severely died off week 2. Probably would have dropped like 65%, but it still would have made some money. Matrix 4, from my understanding, made basically nothing. I'm not even sure if it even made its budget back. So, which is really sad because that movie should have at least had a small pop because there's been a handful of fans that have been asking for a fourth movie to know what happened to Neo, just to know what happened to Neo, to confirm whether or not he was dead or to confirm whether or not he was alive. And we got it, and it was released the same day as it was in theaters on HBO Max, when that was sad. Now, the movie wasn't what you call a blockbuster, but I enjoyed it for what it did. I enjoyed it for the shots that it took. The great, probably one of the best moves that HBO Max did in 2021, and I would have done this in theaters because I would still do this in theaters because I would go and I would watch this in theaters, is Zack Snyder cut of Justice League. Yes, it's 4 hours, but it's 4 or 4.5 hours, one of them. But it's damn well worth it, and that's the Justice League that we deserve to get, not Josh Whedon bullshit that we got a couple years ago. Disney Plus has been doing okay. Not really on board with their Marvel series. I see what they're doing now. And minor spoiler alert for both Hawkeye and Spider-Man No Way Home. Both, I can't say ending scenes for both, but the final episode of Hawkeye and the ending scene of Spider-Man No Way Home happened in the same location, but they didn't cross over. You didn't see Spider-Man swinging through the Hawkeye episode, which is a damn shame. That would have been really cool to see Spider-Man swinging in to take on Tracksuit Mafia at that Christmas tree location, considering the fact that it did happen there. And apparently, that's where he's going to be at from now on, is in that general vicinity. So, trying to be a little bit vague on that. Granted, I know it's been 3 weeks since Spider-Man No Way Home's come out, and if you haven't seen that movie yet, you're probably never going to see it because you apparently don't like Spider-Man much. sorry to say, it's a damn shame because, god damn, Spider-Man No Way Home is good. I'm not gonna put a spoiler video up on it, but that's gonna be my opinion right there. God damn, Spider-Man No Way Home. Speaking of which, we got a couple of things working in the pipeline that I teased a little bit on Twitter and Facebook, but I'm not ready to officially announce yet. But there could be something potentially coming down the road. A brand new series, brand new idea for Hotel Nerd. And we'll see if we get some likes under it. And if we do, I have to do the official count. But to my count in my head, it's like 72 episodes long. That this new show, at least 72 episodes long, the show will be as of current. Now, when more stuff gets brought out, obviously, that number will go up. But as of now, that is the current number of episodes that I have in my head. It's 72 for this brand new show. Yep. If I'm not on the mark, I should be fairly close. But I am almost to where I need to be. Trying to think, is there anything else I want to talk about? Talk about video game industry a little bit. Talk about HBO Max, some of the mistakes that they made. Oh, gotta love dumbass people. Uh, Disney Plus hasn't really done anything wrong. Series are weak. Loki's the best one. Loki actually is strong. The weakest one, would have to say, is probably Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Because you could tell what they were going for, and then that you want to talk about and messing with the show. There's a virus in that show. But they want to do that, which but it really messed the pacing of the show. If anything, that show, because as of right now, that show holds no weight within the MCU. That show could have been postponed. That show did not need to come out when it did. That show could have came out this year. They could have waited for that. Why they didn't, I do not know. If I'm going to say there's a mistake that Disney has made, it's that they should have retooled Falcon and the Winter Soldier and then released it, because it did not need to come out when it did. I know you wanted to introduce the new Captain America. You wanted to introduce a couple of other characters that you threw into that show, but it wasn't necessary at that point in time. About the most gravitas that show is carried on through is a through line for Black Widow and a through line for Hawkeye. But I think it's going to be my last opinion that I'm going to share for this episode. I have to go. I am where I need to be. I will talk to you later. Please like, share, comment on the video, because it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. People are starting to do that. We're starting to get noticed in other places. So keep it up. It's how we're going to grow. and also support the audio format on any podcatcher that you listen to your podcast on. But I will talk to you later. Have a good day.